Okay, as I finally getting something done. Level 3 right now. Gonna be farming together with an S, who's also level 3. We're gonna be having a level 6 upon Magnus, but he doesn't have any mana for an RP. And that is a bit of a shame. Doesn't have any stick charges either. If he gets a regen rune with this one though, that will be something. Tamer Wild pops a haste rune and they want to take this. They can't take it though. It's bottom. It's a double damage rune. Flare comes in, but doesn't matter. And Tamer Wild will be able to get the bottom rune. I think he knows that. Unless the rotation comes in fast enough. No rotation from no Tidehunter to pick this one up. Quite interesting to note, because that would be something that they could have done. They were very close toward that rune, but nope. And the downside is, I mean, they didn't even know which rune it was. Now they do though, but they didn't know before. We actually have got Tamer Wild now being level 6 as well, so he will be trying to go for a kill. As we do have S4 having enough mana for his RP now if he uses his last bottle charge. And they might be trying to go for Tamer Wild with that, especially if they have Aki hanging around here with a level 2 Illuminate. What? What? Apparently my stream dropped, but it's back on. I think Twitch kicked me out. Because I'm not dropping any frames or anything like that. I think you can hear me again though. Vortex, S4 gonna be the one to go down or not. Gonna be Skewer. Telekinesis right in the middle of the Skewer though, and they can pick him off. Another kill for KSI. The KSI had a really tough bottom lane, but he's got both of the kills of virtus.pro right now. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. We are going to be seeing Bulldog sitting on level 4 though. Compared to KSI, he is still slightly ahead on levels, but farm-wise, I mean, Clockwork doesn't have 2 kills, KSI does. Hey, can someone, like, write down how I should pronounce Skewer then? Because Skewer is like the way I'm seeing it. It's written down. Skewer. That's the way I read it. Skewer. 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 I don't know. Loda in the meantime, like, okay. virtus.pro, they got both of the kills in the game so far. But they have a Phantom Lancer that is free farming. Skewer. Skewer?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Skewer, okay. Sounds awkward, but I'll try.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Skewer. It sounds like an entirely different word with different letters in it. Like, isn't it supposed to be like sewer, but then with a K in it? Like, it's written almost exactly the same way. Yep. Getting English lessons while casting, very useful. While Loda is free farm. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people that is really hating towards one kind of hero, and I'm definitely not hating towards the Phantom Lancer, but I don't like it when I see a hero like a Phantom Lancer able to free farm without any interruptions, basically, getting towers, getting gold, getting the whole shebang, while it seems like virtus.pro, I mean, yeah, they have got Gyrocopter farm, but look at the difference between the two. It's already 1k. It's a big difference. Nightmare, though, goes up on Bulldog. Fiend Skip as well. They're gonna kill him off. Another kill going to virtus.pro. Like, this is all about getting enough advantage in the mid-game for virtus.pro before facing up against that Phantom Lancer. And yeah, they're getting some kills, but I don't feel they're getting that far ahead. Especially not with those towers going down in the bottom lane. And I mean, we all know that Phantom Lancer can be a very, very hard split pusher. And if you then already have got tier 2 tower missing, that will be even more
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Even more troublesome to deal with, because you can't really trade something then. I mean, you can trade your tier 3 for something, but that's not something that you want to be trading with, because then all of a sudden you've got naked barracks hanging around your base, and that's not good. S4, very hasted. Very hasty hero. He's got his RP, he hasn't been able to use it once. We've seen no Tidehunter. I think no Tidehunter are okay with the way things are going. Apart from Aki, you know, I think he's sad because he died. Tamer Wild double damage showing, helping out. I'm gonna be perhaps able to go also for Bulldog. He has got a lot of mana, but he doesn't want to go for it. Doesn't want to dive in tier 2 for it. He just checks out the forest with his remnant. He's gonna be able to pick on the tower with the DD rune. Free gold the meantime,
Radiant's top tower
yeah, tier
has
3.
fallen.
KSI is actually forced to sit around here. He's got himself a hand of Midas there, preparing for the long run. Question is, can virtus.pro do this? I mean, Flak Cannon, if this gyro gets farmed enough, Flak Cannon will be able to pick off those illusions fairly fast. But I'm not sure if it can actually, like, in one-on-one fight, Phantom Lancer goes for the gyro. Gyro will lose late game. And I'm not counting any evasion then, because that might help actually. Well, we'll find out, I guess, if the game actually lasts that long. Because I think virtus.pro are looking to be being aggressive a lot earlier, to be ahead of that Phantom Lancer. However, Phantom Lancer's got himself drums, got himself 500 gold. Probably gonna be getting himself a diffusal blade fairly soon, as we have Bulldog Fiend's grip cooldown. We've seen this situation before. TP's incoming, but it's gonna be too late. S4. Still no RP from his side. Another kill going the way of Illidan this time. virtus.pro. 0-5. Normally when I see 0-5 I'm thinking, wow, that's one-sided. I don't feel this way this time, because look at the gold difference. Even though it's in favor of virtus.pro, it's really not that much. It's only now that it drops towards the 2k gold with 5 kills difference and 2 towers difference. I guess that's okay-ish. But it's still fairly even. Experience graph, the way of virtus.pro, that's the kill. But it's still that Phantom Lancer, that's the one that we should be worried about.
That'll take the wind from their sails.
That it will. Orchid, gonna be built up by the Storm. Tame Wild, building towards it, has got the first Oblivion staff already ready. Will be making a big impact, especially if he can continue to shut down the Magnus, or at least try to shut down the Magnus. Of course, if he wants to go for the RP and you silence him before that, if you silence him mid-score, that's gonna be good. In the meantime, EGM is level 6. We already saw him using his Vendetta to no avail though. Storm, Invisibility Rune. I don't... Like, virtus.pro, they're not even trying to shut down Loda. Yet. Oh. Oh, and an Impale. And the Sentry Ward and the RP. Hey, S4, he used an RP. First skill going the way of no type. And that was a very nice Sentry Ward, may I say so. And it was a bit of a blind one, because there is no... Like... There's no ward for no Talented to scout out what kind of runes there are. Quite nice. Quite nice indeed. EGM in the meantime, 500 gold. And the Vendetta up again. Just pulling a stack in though, Loda. Getting the recipe for the Diffusal Blade. It's... With that kill, actually, S4 picks himself up a Blink Dagger, so that's also nice. We've got some push going on in the top lane. I'm kind of, like, I know there's a ticking time bomb. I'm kind of waiting for it to explode, even though it's not there yet. But I'm kind of also waiting for virtus.pro to make their move. To try and stop it from exploding. And, well... So far, they're laying down some pressure, but it's mostly them farming. They're not really trying to take down anything on the map. They're not getting any extra control or something. They're not forcing any fights out. They do have a lot of pickup potential with the Storm Spirit. But I guess they're waiting for the gyro to actually have his BKB ready, even though what's coming here in the courier, it is going to be only the Mithril. It just needs his recipe. And maybe they're also going to be waiting for the Lone Druid to have a bit more. He's got himself 2200 gold. It might actually be still a Radiance. We saw KSI going for a Radiance earlier yesterday.
Radiant's bottom
And,
tower
well,
is under
they actually won that game, I think, because otherwise... I buy S4, by the way. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here in the Winnersbracket Finals. Tame Wild picks himself up a kill. RP actually was on cooldown still for the Magnus. EGM comes in. This is a Sentry Ward, though. And this is still going to be, actually, EGM. Going to be able to do this. Tame Wild getting illuminated. One more hit. There we go. Clockwork's Flare picks him up. And this is just awkward. Because this ward is from the Dire. So Tame Wild was just standing there thinking he could bait something out. But then didn't have the strength to back it up. And the nice spike Carapace, of course, level 2. Just long enough to be able to also stop the shockwave that came in from a nest. It didn't kill him off. A very nice play coming off from EGM there. And able to pick up Tame Wild. That's a big kill. That's the one that's supposed to be making the difference in the mid game mostly. Of course, you still have the gyro and the lone druid, but those are basically late game insurances. Storm Spirit, mid game. And now dying for the second time this game as the second kill for no Tidehunter. Both, of course, are on the Storm. I guess that's a bit of something that, like, I'm just saying that it should be Storm that should be the most aggressive and the one that makes a difference. But because he is the most aggressive, he is basically the only real target, and that shows. And they're gonna go for him again. Scoor actually gets him as well. Gonna get an impale flare, another kill. 3 kills on the board for S4, or for no Tidehunter, and 3 kills on the board for, well, 3 deaths on the board for the Storm. But yeah, that's gonna be the hit. I mean, it's a target. You can't expect that.
Bottom tower is
Sentry
under
wards,
attack.
countering sentry wards, and normal wards.
Boom, there it goes.
And that's gonna be
Dire's top
maybe.
tower is under attack.
Well, no, not even. No Tidehunter. They don't need to push. They don't need to do anything. They're gonna have Loda on the top lane. He is not gonna be able to be on the bottom lane that much because, I mean, pushing into the tier 3 tower, if you can do that, is nice, but it's also calling a lot of trouble over yourself because you're gonna be putting yourself in an extra vulnerable position. So why not try to split push somewhere where you can still take down tier 2 towers and tier 1s even, because that's gonna be way more interesting. And that's gonna be exactly what Loda is doing. He has got his diffuser blade. He's got 1200 gold, and he's actually backing off, realizing there's quite a few people missing from the map, so he's waiting for that to be appearing again. Maybe then he'll go back towards the top lane, as we see actually NS with an Invis rune roaming around, gonna wait for his teammates. Team of Wild is fairly close by. They want to take down EGM. He has got a Vendetta. He won't be able to get it to pop it though, because he's dead before then. That's him dead. S4 comes in, but he's by himself, can't really do anything right now. Doesn't even have got his RP up. And Flare comes in to help him out a bit, but Bulldog just sitting mid lane anyways. Trying to stop KSI a bit from farming, as KSI has got himself enough money for the relic. Should be almost having enough money for the relic. In the meantime, S4 Fiend's Grip dead. I'm not sure why he was continuing hanging around there without supports, realizing that he was outnumbered and being not near his tower. This is 5 heroes, 4 now, from virtus.pro on the bottom lane, with 1 trying to stop Loda from taking the tower. It is Illidan that comes in with a flak cannon on level 4. He's got his BKB ready. And virtus.pro, they're gonna take the tower. It looks like they're ready to start pushing. They're gonna be getting pushed to the mid lane as well, though. I'm not too sure if they should be wanting to lose this tower in return for taking their own. Phantom Lancer takes a tier 1. I mean, that wasn't really unexpected. EGM actually coming in there as well, looking for a way in for Illidan. As the tier 1 tower bottom still drops, of course. Illidan backs himself out with face boots. Gonna be having also Aki and Bulldog hanging around in his jungle, so they don't really want to be sticking there if you're on the side of virtus.pro. We see Smile picking up himself an Ogre Club.
Dire's middle tower is under
Let's
attack.
see if he's indeed gonna be going for the BKB, as we've seen him go for before on Bane. But we also saw Bane's going first on Heaven's Halberds, which is really not too bad if you're gonna be up against a Phantom Lancer. Though the thing about a Phantom Lancer is it's not just him; it's also his illusions that you have to stop. You just stop him from making illusions for a while, though. Aki has got himself recalled everybody towards his top lane. And with everybody, I basically mean S4, because the rest was already there. But they are going to be going for this. They're going to be looking for the fight. They're not going to be able to go for the tower. They're going to be going mid. 3 heroes hanging around the tier 1. And they're ready to try and take him. But I think virtus.pro are very well aware that everybody is missing from the map. They're going to be seeing EGM scouting out. Well, they're not going to be seeing him. We are going to be seeing him. But virtus.pro doesn't see him. But they're not going to be able to get anything with those recalls. Couldn't force out a fight. Still gonna come in. Flare gives some extra vision. And Nest coming in. Should be really careful. Nobody is gonna try to take the tower for now, though. I mean, I guess also a lot of virtus.pro missing from the map. 3,800 gold on the Phantom Lancer. Is Loda also going for a relic? Maybe he wants to counter burn. Because that can be done. Illusion rune. Not getting picked up by the bear. Did get scouted out. The counter radiance from Loda. That might be it. He's almost ready though. Like, and imagine then, Lisi, the Phantom Lancer, highest on that worth. And you know that he then also has a radiance. Well, that was the first big item for the lone druid. And that's just a farm difference. Like, one has a radiance plus extra items, one has a radiance just that. Just a radiance. And 1100 gold. Well, you don't have a radiance just yet. He has got it almost though. Just needs the recipe. Hanamitis is helping KSI out quite a bit though. I mean, he's doing fairly well in experience, as you can see. It is Like the experience levels in general is going to be in favor of virtus.pro. But the gold graph is going to be dropping back towards that 0 line, purely because Loda is farming so well right now. We do see No Tyrant though not really farming so much apart from Loda. They are hanging around, they're really looking for that team fight. The thing about Phantom Lancer is they are okay with this. They can be hanging around and just not doing anything. And let Loda farm, because Loda is going to carry them anyway if the game lasts long enough. 4,800 gold now for him. And he's going to be taking that ancient stack with the overpower up on there. Bulldog coming in also to take some experience. Level 9. Could use that one. But the gold is gonna go to Loda. I think most of it, all of it. All of it. 5,500 gold. Or is it gonna be a heart right off the bat? That might actually be the one that he wants to go for then. Actually, Courier. It is still gonna be a Radiance. No, it's gonna be a heart. Wow. Heart ready. Up on Loda. Well, you know, if you wanted a Radiance, you can always buy it later on. He's got enough farm anyway. And the Radiance up on the bear. It's gonna be helping out virtus.pro a lot, because they need that counter push. They can't deal with that Phantom Lancer without that counter push, because otherwise Phantom Lancer is just gonna be taking their base with his own counter push. Oh, bear, get set down. Player's gonna scout this out though. And that's gonna be No Tyrant probably looking to take this, but they don't have the Phantom Lancer. He can be recalled by the Keeper of the Light. And I think they realize they're already too late because they're not even gonna go for it. And Illidan picks it up. And he also has got himself a Demon's Edge, so I'm thinking we're gonna see Illidan going for that Aegis. Going for the, well, he already has the Aegis, going for the Rapier. Because I think they're realizing that at this point of the game, Phantom Lancer is gonna be almost impossible to take down. I mean, yeah, their bear has got a lot of damage, but not enough to take down a hearted guy, hearted Phantom Lancer. virtus.pro sticking around mid. They have got, of course, still got one tower to take down, one tier 1 tower. The last one standing on the game is standing on the side of No Tide in the mid lane. A very important tower, might I add. A very important strategical point as well as a gold, but strategical point more so. With it just being the TP point and giving them an extra map control with it. Something that virtus.pro doesn't have anymore. Wards and sentry wards. I'm actually wondering if these two reach each other. Yes, they do. Here comes an illusion. There they go. Picking that one off. Gonna see Bulldog with the mechanism. Same as a previous game, of course. Magnus picks himself up an Overclub. Wants to probably go for a BKB, which is interesting because normally we don't see Magnus is going for BKBs. And you will still have the Fiend Script, of course, but there's just a lot that he can stop with that. If it's indeed gonna be a BKB, which remains to be seen. Well, we've actually seen him go for that before. Just the Vortex. And the cooldowns to be able to stand in there and actually be able to stay alive. Fade bolts. Meantime, bottom lane Lances. Smile, dead. Phantom Lancers, just with one lance and a couple of illusions, able to do that. In the meantime, we're gonna see Bulldog getting burned by the bear. And the courier flying through. Hook in, they want to take it down, can they? Yes they can, no they can't. The micro was there first. 23 HP alive for the courier. I'm not sure where he's gonna go now. Not sure where he's gonna go at all. I guess this is the most, the path that they really weren't expecting this guy to take. He's gonna be all the way to the side and then gonna be sent up again.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Or maybe they're gonna forget him there and Loda is gonna find him at some point and take him down anyway. Oh, he buys a TP scroll. Okay. Airman wants a TP scroll. Well, there you have it then, Airman. Have at it. 1600 gold up on the Magnus. Could buy him a mid-rammer, but I kind of think that if he wants to go for a BKB, he probably wants to wait for it until he has all the gold and not just buy the mid-rammer.
Top tower is under attack.
And we're having the level 2 diffuser blade up on the Phantom Lancer and 2500 gold. With KSI's Bear, the Radiant's ready. No armlet or anything like that. No extra gold. Well, has got a bit of extra gold, I guess. 1100 though, not as much. Tema Wild has got his Orchid, building towards the BKB as well. Got himself the Ogre Club. With an S. He's still building towards the Mechanism. That's something that No Challenger has already gotten ready. But I guess as long as virtus.pro doesn't want to really fight, it's okay to not have a Mechanism. Because No Challenger doesn't really want to fight either. I mean, if they see a fight, they take it, but like they have got a Phantom Lancer, so why would they really want to fight? Why would you want to force something out? If they don't really have any worries for later game anyway with that Phantom Lancer. But do they actually have no worries later game? That's a question, because his Gyrocopter, he's getting closer. Getting closer to that Divine Rapier. Still though, you have got an RP on the other side. You've got a Phantom Lancer that is still hurting even if you have a BKB on. And do you then do enough damage to take people down with your flak cannon? That's the question. And that's gonna be the question that we are gonna be seeing answered in probably a next fight that has got a rapier in him, and that is gonna be like right about now. No, oh, he changed his mind, or at least he, oh, well, it's not bad. I mean, it's safe, you know. Can't have it all. Monkey King Bar up in London. I know. It's like there's two extremes in this game at the moment. It's the Phantom Lancer PL combination and the Gyrocopter with the rapier. We've got one of the two, but we don't have the other one. Illidan, what are you doing? And I think they saw that too. So maybe they want to try and fight this. I guess it already counters a possible butterfly that comes up from Loda. Smoke came from behind, virtus.pro. Should walk past the sentry ward though. And they ping. They realize it. They've seen it. And with the Gem of True Sight, they can take it down. Gem of True Sight up on Smile. It was up on Smile earlier. And now it's up on Tema Wild. Okay. So that is gonna be no initiation coming up from virtus.pro. Back to the game with lots and lots of non-kills. Previous game was very kill heavy, I believe. I mean, it already started at level 1.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This game though, not as much. 2600 gold up on the bear. Curious to see what KSI is gonna go for. EGM gonna find KSI. Ball lightning in, actually blink away. Already from S4 is silenced up. Aki is gonna be Vortex. Tema Wild trouble. Tema Wild jumps himself out before the RP. It's only the bear that S4 gets. And the burn damage is actually really annoying. Bear gets pulled down though. Here comes Illidan with his BKB. Wants to go for Loda. Loda wants to go for NS. Is gonna be able to pick him up with an illusion. Rubik in the meantime picks up EGM. There's gonna be a nightmare up on Loda, and that is gonna be Loda going down. Nice pickup for Illidan there. Bulldog in some trouble. Gonna get brain stepped. There's no way to shut him down though, especially not with the Illuminate coming in as well. That's gonna be 2 heroes dead on the side of No Challenger. Look at those HP bars. No Challenger very low, with only Gyrocopter being very low on the side of VP, and he's gonna be able to shoot himself back to life anyway. 1900 gold up on his inventory. Tower goes down in the bottom lane with a tier 2 down. Now all of a sudden Tower is only 1 tower difference on the map. And I can't believe that Storm got himself out with that RP before, out of that RP with the ball lightning. Because that basically was a game changer right there and then. With Tema Wild able to ball lightning out, and the bear, the only one locks inside the RP. No Tidehunter didn't have anything anymore to fight back. So we're gonna have S4. If he wants to go for that BKB, he'll have it in 125 gold. 15 gold. 115 gold. Go Scepter up on EGM. Let's see what the rest is building. We have the Matasal being built up by Loda. With other than that, on the Radiant side, nothing else that we haven't seen yet. On the side of virtus.pro, we've got the Matasal also being built up by the Gyro, so they picked up the same thing. He's gonna have Storm Spear still building towards his BKB. And he's gonna be having almost a min-throw hammer there, but so quite far off, as Bane is indeed gonna go for the BKB as well. And he still needs the recipe, and then he is done as well. But Rubik still not having the mechanism, and even with the mechanism, getting such a good fight out of that. And virtus.pro, they spoke up again. Knowing that they already picked up the wards that were here. They realized some people might be close. Gonna be going for Aki, ball lightning in, Vortex up on him, cooldown coming down as well, but Aki already picked up. BKB on by Ilden wants to go for EGM, is able to do that as well. The silence is there, the Phoenix Cup is there, but here comes the RP, it's up on 2. Has 4 though, look at that damage! It is gonna be Gyro that picks him up as well, but here comes Loda looking for pickups, gets put in a nightmare. He's gonna go for a nest straight afterwards. It is gonna be actually the Bane that gets picked up. Airman now on the way out, it's gonna be diffusal bladed, and it's gonna be actually probably dropping, but here comes his team trying to help out Tame About. Trouble for him. The silence is still up on Loda, but he doesn't seem to care at all. He just wants to go for Tame About with the bear still burning down illusions. Tame About is able to get himself not Gem of True Set drops, and that's actually not being seen right now. Oh, actually it is. The illusion sees it. The bear could actually decide to try and pick it up if they come in from the side. Maybe Aki is gonna try to pick it up. Maybe nobody knows it's here. Apart from virtus.pro. I think that's the case. Still a good fight for virtus.pro, even though they ended up dying to Loda, I guess. I mean, they lived through that RP. And imagine what difference that mechanism would make if NS actually had that up. Like, really. That would have made such a big difference. Oh, they see it. Hello. It's 4. No. Yay.
Incoming!
No. Bulldog? Jim?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bulldog? Jim? You know the thing about professional players? They can play almost only from off the minimap. If they are not in any direct danger, they have their eyes on the minimap. And you know, minimap doesn't show gems on the floor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's basically a bit of the trouble. The smoke is up though. No Tidehunter wants to go for this. Roshan is gonna be up as well. And Ilden just taken that one. And that's actually gonna be no Tidehunter going for that. They find out Smile first. There comes an RP. Hits up on 3, and that is gonna be both Smile and Ines going down. Oh! Score got stolen. That helps out, but it doesn't help out enough. There's the RP still up on Ilden, who is in his BKB, so not saying too much damage. He's gonna try to TP out. Will be able to do that just in the nick of time. BKB up on S4, making a big difference there. Last is gonna hit up on the bear, but they are just trying to chase him down. virtus.pro gonna be losing their tier 2 tower, and no Tidehunter looking to be on the way to the tier 3. Oh, what you doing there, buddy? Tame a Wild. Gonna get mana burned. One more. Can he get away? No, he can't. He is gonna be going down. He is gonna be going down. And Roshan is also gonna be going down. No Tidehunter, not gonna be going up to high ground. Not with Airman still alive. They'll just be taking Roshan, but I don't think that virtus.pro wanna let that happen. They buy back. Everybody buys back, and they're gonna be trying to defeat it. Gonna be trying to go for it, knowing that the RP is on cooldown for now. Might be able to do it. Is no Tidehunter just gonna give that up is the question though. I don't think so. The buyback, by the way, makes sure that Storm is gonna be quite behind again on his BKB. With KSI, by the way, going for a Assault Caress. I think they're gonna be able to do this. Flare comes in. They realize that. Are they gonna be in time? Like I said, there's no RP. There is a blink and a score though. Are they coming in? EGM hanging back. Illuminates flying through. There's gonna be Aegis up for Illidan, and they back off. They don't really want to fight. They're kind of forced to though. KSI, oh my god, he's gonna go down to those illusions alone. KSI gets dropped. Loda gets also the Aegis out of Illidan. No Tidehunter gonna go for the next one. Now there's an RP again. Hello, Airman. Has his BKB on, but still gets burned down. Or is he? Phase Boots helping out. Run! Diffusal Blade. Illidan, he drops. It is gonna be a fight going the way of virtus.pro. Smile being locked inside. The cogs will also be taking a fall, especially if there's gonna be another Impale. That still hits. Gets the kill. 2 words. Bulldog still though. Gyro buys back, knowing that he needs to stop a push from happening. And all of a sudden, nobody hanging around the bottom lane anymore, and the gem is just gonna be forgotten. And it's gathering dust. And that's gonna be a tier 3 tower. The question is, can they prevent from losing more than just their tier 3 tower? Because I'm kind of thinking they're gonna... Oh, cooldown gonna help out. But it doesn't help out too much. The mechanism making all the change. The mechanism still not up on the Rubik. And the Rubik not playing as big of a role as we are used to seeing Rubiks play.
Incoming.
And there's gonna be the melee Rex going down. Let's see if they can still get the range Rex or not. Nope, not. Definitely not. But I think they're quite happy with this result regardless. The kill score 15 to 15. Gold graph 2k in favor of No Tidehunter. Can basically be neglected, but this is basically the time also when it says, hey guys, we've got ourselves a Phantom Lancer with 8k gold. I think we're ready to fight now. Yes. 8k gold. I'm just gonna say it again. And why is he not buying anything is the question. And there he goes. Now he's gonna buy something. Come on, Loda. No? Yes. Ooh. Well, isn't he being like ballsy with just picking up one Eagle song? Now he finishes up the rest of the butterfly most likely. Yep. There's still already an MKB up on the gyro though, so he is already bursting through that, but it still of course is a great item to have even without the evasion. And you're still gonna have the evasion from other stuff that doesn't have an MKB. Is the bear got his assault cuirass ready now? And the smoke up for virtus.pro. They realize they're in trouble. Nobody picked up the gem. I'm just continuously checking that gem. Oh! Oh, Loda? Did you not see that? No?
Dire's middle barracks are
and this
under
might actually
attack.
be a chance for virtus.pro to pick it up, because they will see it. Look. Look.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant
Come
structures are fortified.
Like, I know people look at the minimap, but you know, it's a bit too much.
Radiant's middle tower.
Ooh,
has
tier 1
fallen.
tower drops, but here comes No Tidehunter from the side. Gem's still there, even though 2 people walk past that. Ball lighting away, Timo Wild. And we're seeing still No Tidehunter chasing them down. Flares hitting. KSI.